So today our topic is language, and you know very well about language. You are also learning a language here with me, so you know very well the importance of a language. So let us start with our class. I have got some names. So today I'm starting with Harshit.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarshit Mohta. I'm the student of Raman Online Interactive Classes. Today's my topic is language. Uh, as we all know very well that a language is very important for us. It is a way for us to communicate with each other. There are many languages. For example, um, British English, Hindi, Kerala, uh, the Odissi, etc. And it we can learn a language by two methods. One, if we are in the surrounding where that language is used, and second method is by learning the grammar of that language and using them for a lot time. Um, uh, a language is very important for us to communicate with each other. Um, in India, there are about 70 to 80% population who are using English nowadays because there are many reasons for it. There are some person who wants to learn English and other languages tourists uh, for tourism purpose, and some are those who learn languages because of the qualifications that are important in several works, which are in office work and communication department work, etc. And if you are learning a language by the method of grammar, then the thing that you must know by learning it, main thing to learn a language is its base, and the base is its grammar. And if you will not know about the grammar, then you can't use the language. And to learn language, we have to make use of that language in our surroundings. Like if you are learning English and you are belonging from Rajasthan, then you must try to use your language with the person who is like you, who is learning or who is expert in English, by which you can develop your communication skill, and mm, by which you can, if you are fighting the examinations, then if you select for if you are selected, then the person who will take your interview, you will have to answer them without any hesitation, and this can happen on by when you are using that language in your daily life. And in India, um, most of the people know Hindi, and it's our mother tongue, so Hindi is used everywhere. Uh, and in Hindi, there are many things that can be sung with proper manner. Like there are particular names for uncle, aunt, mother, and father. Mm, uh, I would like to say that we must try to learn languages. That's it, sir.
Very good. But today you made some grammatical mistakes, so be careful at next time at the time of speaking. Okay, but
Okay, sir.
nice speaking, no doubt. Keep it up. Yes, come on, Rohit.
Yes, sir. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Shweta, and today I'm going to tell you about a language. As we all know, that language is a system by which we can communicate with each other. Without language, a person cannot talk to each other. We want a medium to we want a medium for conversation, and that is language. There are many types of languages like English, Hindi, Marathi, British English, etc. these are the languages which people use to communicate each other.
Hmm.
And nowadays English is the very popular language in all over the world. It is used for communication
Hmm.
because it, because every person because this in every country is this language is spoken in every country, so that is why this is a popular language.
Hmm.
And nowadays everyone wants to learn more and more languages.
Hmm.
There are many persons in the world who can speak all the languages in the world.
Hmm.
So in many ways, English is very important and useful for the communication of human life.
Hmm.
Without language, a person can't communicate with each other and keep their thoughts inside them and keep their thoughts inside them and can't tell to anyone. So in my view, I think that language is a very useful and good system by which we can communicate with each other. Then that's
Good.
it.
Okay. Yes. Come on, Harsh.
Yes, sir. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Harsh Yadav. I am the student of Ramban Online Interactive Classes from Batch 11.
Hmm.
And today my topic is a language. As we all know that we are living in a particular place or a particular country in which there is a system called language by which we can communicate to our surrounding, and this system is called as language. There are a lot of language that are used in, in a whole country, like Spanish, English, Hindi, etc.
Hmm.
These are the languages of different countries, and nowadays most of the people want to most of the people want to learn English because it is the international language of the world. It is spoken in all over the world,
Hmm.
and a language is that system by which we can communicate with each other and relax our mind by sharing our thoughts
Hmm.
with the with the person who is standing before us.
Hmm.
And the language is the most important thing in an country or in a place, because if there's not any language in a particular place, there there will be no communication between the people of that area.
Hmm.
So I think that the language is the most important thing or a system that we should know, and we should speak that language only that we can speak frequently, because by that the person who is standing before us can think that we know that we are able to talk with him or her. That's it.
Good. Very good. ठीक है. Yes, Rakshit.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Dakshit Maurya, and today's our topic is language. As we all know that language is a skill by which we can communicate with others. And as we all know that there are many languages in the world, and the main purpose of a language is to communicate with others.
Hmm.
And and as we all know that in India, ma- in India, many languages are spoken, like
Shabash.
Tamil, Hindi,
Hmm.
English, Bengali, etc. And but Hindi is the mother tongue, because if when you go to other states, the Hindi and English are the two languages which you can use to communicate with the people of that place.
Hmm.
And a language becomes a language when it has its own words, alphabet,
Hmm.
grammar, etc.
Hmm.
And to learn a language, there are two ways to learn a language. First, to live in the environment of that language,
mm,
and second to learn its grammar, vocabulary, etc.
mm,
And as you all know that English is the international language, that we should know English so that we can communicate at many places, and it is and people learn a language to for many works, like for tourism, and and for and to help to help their works which they are doing, like if a person is doing work outside the country, so it is important for him or her to learn the language of that place, so that it becomes easier to work at that place.
mm.
And language is very important in our life. It is and that's it, sir.
Okay, ठीक है, very good, very nice. Keep it up, shabash. Now Sparsh.
Yes, sir. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Sparsh Gupta, and I'm the student of Ramar English online interactive classes. And today's my topic is language. A language is a thing through which we can express our views, or through which we can communicate with others. There are many types of languages in the world, like Hindi, English, Sanskrit, and many more.
Mm,
But all over the world, over 80% of people speak English because it is the main language of our world.
mm,
And in many languages and in many area, English is spoken because it has wide area and it is easy to learn. And there are many languages, but we learn the first language is the language that we learn first is our mother tongue, through which we can develop ourselves. The language that we learn from our parents and our guardians is mother tongue, and it expresses our views and our personality. Uh, there are many types of communications, but language is one of them, and every man and machine has its own language, have its own language, like computer have its own language and human have its own language. There are many difference in the languages of both the machines and human beings. Every has an important view in their life. The more language the more information you will get,
very good.
and
Mm,
you will give to someone.
mm,
Language is important in every field. In education, it is important because there are many types of theories and working skills that are written in many languages, and we should learn languages to learn them,
mm,
through which we can increase our knowledge.
mm, mm.
In this way, in the education system, language is very important. And language is important in medicines, because in medical field, because only doctors know the medical language. If we know the medical language, then we will consult a doctor, and we will try to grab a good medicine uh, by consulting a doctor. In this way, language has an important view in our life. That's
Very good. ठीक है. Yes, Komal.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Komal Verba, and I am the student of Ramban Online Interactive Classes. Today, my topic is language. Um, um, we all know that languages are very important for us, and with the help of language, we can communicate to other person. And there are many types of languages like Hindi, English, Tamil, Urdu, France, Gujarati, etc.
Mm,
Languages are very necessary for us, and we live in India, and India is the country of in India all people live together, so they have own languages. In the India, most of the people speak Hindi,
mm,
um, but some people speak English and other languages. Mm, mm,
mm.
And we all know that English language are also important for us, because with the help of English language we can speak English, and we can um, translate Hindi to English and other languages also.
Mm.
And mm, we all know that in India, um, um, many people live in India, so they speak their own language like Tamil, Urdu, France, etc. Um,
French. Mm.
French. Mm. And we all know that Hindi is mother tongue, and English is the English language is the international language. So Hindi and English languages are also important for us, but with the help of English language in the present time, most of the people give importance to English language, and with the help of English language we can get jobs and do other works um, in the present time.
Mm.
So we can say that English and Hindi and other languages are also important for us. That's it, sir.
वेरी गुड. तो काफी अच्छा फ्लो आ गया तुम्हारा, बस कोशिश करते रहो. निशा.
Yes, sir. Hello everyone, my name is Nisha. I'm the student of Raman Online Interactive Classes from Batch 11. Today I'm going to tell you about language. As you all know that we all are human beings, and we need to something for sharing.
नीड टू, फिर वही नीड टू कितनी बार समझाया तुम्हारे को?
Sorry, sir. We need आगे भी एस क्या है, इसलिए क्यों लगाया था?
तो नीड टू क्यों आएगा?
हाँ, sorry, you भूल गई थी. We need something for sharing our thoughts and understanding also other people's thoughts. For it, we use language.
Hmm.
A language is very important in a human life, because without it, the human being can't live. Because the communication is very important in their life. A person can use his and her own language, like English and other language. Because India is a democratic country, and there are many religious people live, and they use their own language and also speak. So there are many languages, uh,
Hmm.
but Hindi and English is both languages are important.
ध्यान दो थोड़ा सा. हाँ.
Both languages are very important here, because Hindi we use in our childhood, and uh, also in the young age. But English is very important for working life, because all around the English language is spoken, and it is very used all countries. So if we want to work in other countries, so we learn English,
Hmm.
and we can learn a language by two things. First, live the surrounding of that language, and second, by its grammar. Uh,
Hmm.
the language is very important for a person, because
Hmm.
a language there give her and his up. पहचान को क्या बोलते हैं? सर पहचान को क्या बोलते हैं?
पहचान,
हाँ,
आइडेंटिफिकेशन.
identification of their religions and also their country. Like that, Hindi and Sanskrit is are our identification. Because Sanskrit was used Sanskrit used in the past by the oldest person, but it is also used in the present age for some works like by the tourists and some person who search the oldest things in the land. And Hindi also the identification of India because many Indian people use of Hindi. So a language is very important for all human beings. That is it.
सब ठीक है, बस थोड़ा सा फ्लो लाने की कोशिश करो आप, है ना। हम्म, कोई बात नहीं, हो जाएगा, कोशिश करो अभी और। यस मोहित।
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Good evening. My name is Mohit, and I am the student of Ramba Online Internship Classes from batch 16.
हम्म,
Today, my topic is language. As you know that a language is very important for all because by the language we can communicate with each other and share our feelings.
हम्म,
And there are in India there are many languages like Punjabi, Telugu, Sanskrit, Hindi, English, Marathi, etc.
हम्म,
And in the India, Hindi is spoken most. Hindi is many people are spoken Hindi. Many people speak Hindi, and some speak English. But Hindi is national language, and English is international language, and English is also common in all countries. So we should learn English language. And the first of all, the child learn a language in his family and environment with the help of mother, father, uncle, auntie, etc.
हम्म,
And after it, he learns a language in school. And I think a language is a very important part of education. Without language, we can't understand the system of education.
हम्म,
And and in the future, if we go in other countries, that time English language is very necessary because other countries other countries don't know the Hindi language, and by the language we can we can share our thoughts, views, etc.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। हाँ,
And in the India, each state has different language. Like Punjab has Punjabi language, Rajasthan has Marathi language, Bihar has Bihari language, and here all people speak our their state language. So I think that language is very important for us.
वेरी गुड, ठीक है, बस ठीक है, कोशिश करते रहो। यस सुशील।
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Sushil, and I am the student of the Ramban online interactive classes. Today's our topic is language. As you know, we are human beings, so we must have uh, language to communicate to each other and express our views and our feelings.
शाबाश, बहुत बढ़िया। हाँ, बोलो।
It is necessary. It is very necessary for all, like human beings and machine. Human beings have many types of l- language like Hindi, English, Marathi, uh, French, Chini, and other language. And machine has machinery language. Uh, as you know, we live in India. There are many types of people live, and they have own language, uh, like we live in Rajasthan, so we have Marwar, and in the Maharashtra,
Hmm.
in the Maharashtra has Maharashtra language, and in the Bihar, Bihar has Bihari language.
Hmm.
Our tongue language is Hindi, so we should speak Hindi,
Hmm.
not any languages like Hindi, like English and French and Chini and other language.
Hmm.
Now, present time English language is very important because this is used in education and examination and communicate to e- uh, and communicate.
Hmm.
We can take an example like we will go in the we will go in the Japan. So there,
If we go to Japan,
yes, sir. If we will go to Japan, so their English language is very important because we don't know
hmm,
Japanese. So so we can communicate to him. So that's it.
okay. अच्छा बोल रहे थे, कोई बात नहीं, बस कोशिश करते रहो. Yes, Yamini.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Yashasvi Saw, and I'm the student of Ramban English Online Interactive Classes from batch B60. Today, our topic is language. As we all know about that, the language is a source by which we can communicate with each other. In a way, we can say that the language is so important thing in our life. Um, we can there are so many types of language like Dutch, French, Japanese, Hindi, Sinhala, etc. We can know about language by two ways. First of all, if we have if we have surrounding in which the language is spoke.
Hmm.
We can take an example like we are Indians, and in our surrounding all the people say Hindi, so we also say Hindi.
Say nahi, speak.
We speak Hindi.
Hmm.
Also, like if if someone is someone lives in Sri Lanka, so he speaks Sinhala because in his surroundings all the people speak Sinhala.
Hmm.
That the second type by which we can learn any language, that we have to know the grammar of the language.
Hmm.
Uh, we, without know about the language grammar, we cannot speak the language.
Hmm.
Like an example, the language of English is so popular in modern age because these languages international language, so all the people try to speak in English. Um, try to some people say that we can speak English without using grammar, but it is not true. Without using the grammar, we cannot speak English. We have to know about that where. the is used where the are used. So it is necessary to all. In the in different fields, languages are also important. Like in the medical line, the medical language is used. Um, so only for doctors know about medical language by which they can communicate with each other. In the computer line, there are coding they by which they can send message to each other.
Hmm.
So we can say that the language is so important. The next important is language that by our language we we can show our country. We can say that the language is symbol of our country. So thank you. That's it.
Very good. Nice speaking. Shabash. I think all have spoken. Okay. Thank you.